Welcome back to the Morning Mindset. It is time for us to get our minds aligned with the truth of God. And today that truth has to do with who He is. I mean, let's just set aside all of our circumstances and all of our pains and aches and troubles, as real and as pressing as they may be, so that we can hit reset on our perspective. And many times we have to do that by looking to God, to see who He is as the barometer of reality. I'm looking at Psalm chapter 9 today, and I'm just going to go through and read without much commentary, statement after statement after statement that the writer makes about God Himself. Because I want you to let these things soak in. I want you to clear your mind and clear your heart and listen to who your God is. Okay, are you ready? Take a deep breath. Let's go. You have maintained my just cause. You have sat on the throne, giving righteous judgment. You have rebuked the nations. You have made the wicked perish. The enemy came to an end in everlasting ruin. Their cities you rooted out. The Lord sits enthroned forever. He has established His throne for justice, and He judges the world with righteousness. He judges the peoples with uprightness. The Lord is a stronghold for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble. And those who know your name put their trust in you, for you, O Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. Now just let those thoughts sink in for a bit. Those are just some of the characteristics of our God. I love in particular that He is a stronghold for us in times of trouble. And as we put our trust in Him, He will not forsake us. Isn't that a valuable thing to know? Because no matter what the life is that each of us lead, whether it's being a mother or a CEO of a company, or a person working in a manufacturing field, or a missionary out in the jungles, no matter where we are, we need that kind of assurance because life can get pretty crazy at times. We can experience all kinds of things that knock us off kilter, that cause us to lose our bearings and lose our focus. And God wants us to reset by coming back to the knowledge of who He is and reminding ourselves, just like this psalmist does. He wants us to turn to Him to find our stability. And our stability is not in finding some obscure promise and claiming it for ourselves that God's going to do this specific thing for me, though you may find that at times. That's not where we find our security. The place we find our security is in God Himself, who He is. He is the righteous judge. He is the King of the universe. He is the one who sets all things straight and makes everything right. He is the one, as David says here, who is a stronghold for the oppressed in their times of trouble. My friends, that is great news, isn't it? It's just wonderful. It's incredible when you realize your greatest advocate is the creator of all of heaven and earth, the one who holds history in His hand and has it all spinning exactly according to His purpose. You see, nobody out there, not the leaders of North or South Korea, not the leaders of the United States, not any kind of spiritual power, has the ability to knock His plan off course. He's doing everything just as He planned it, just the way He wanted it to be. And He's created you and I in His image to walk alongside Him through that journey and be instruments that He uses to bring about His plan in this world. My friends, be encouraged with that today. No matter what you face, God is with you and is for you. He is your strength and your shelter in times of storm. Join me tomorrow for the Morning Mindset.